Hello everybody, it is Air Austin 200 here, and today we're going to be talking about how you can be more safely and secure while using YouTube and browsing the internet. So it's really important, first of all, that you get a VPN. So what a VPN is a virtual network privacy. It basically covers your IP. So here, obviously this isn't my real IP, but when I go play games on the internet and go browsing, this is what it will show up as. It's really important if you don't want no one to know your internet provider company and the location of them, and so they cannot boot you off the internet. I recommend HideMe. It's totally for free. You can download it from Google on the website. Really nice and useful to use as well. So a couple things I really want to talk about, though, mainly is YouTube. Now when you're on YouTube and you're browsing around, a lot of people is going to be wanting to get hacks, cheats, and mods, which is okay, I guess, as long as you use it in single player. But don't be like that one guy that cheats in multiplayer gaming. So I pulled up this video link here because I was browsing around on YouTube, seeing what's up, what they have and stuff like that, and I found this video: Dying Light cheats, unlimited ammo, God mode, blah 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 blah. And this YouTuber, Joe's Lewis. Now, a couple weeks ago, I was downloading mods myself for Left 4 Dead 2 single player. It was a DLL injector for bunny hopping, and when I did that, it said a virus was on my computer by Windows Defender, but I thought it was legit, so I turned my antivirus off and ran the program. And I noticed about a week later, my YouTube account's been compromised, and random videos has been uploading every hour. And I got YouTube strikes from it, saying it was misleading content and spam, so they took away my account. But thankfully, I wrote an appeal, and I took screenshots of it, of all these unknown devices of my Google account, and I sent them to YouTube, and they appealed my account and I got it back. Praise God. But I just want to show you guys this is the mistake that I made, so hopefully you guys watching this will understand and not make the same mistake that I made. But anyway, one second here. Okay, so notice how you're looking at the video and you're watching.
Como no, os traigo este mod menú para que sea así, para que vosotros disfrutéis del juego, os locales, y una vez que le demos ahí, pues mod 10/.
I don't know why it's in that language, but you look at the tags, usually to spot out these fake, harmful, malicious, virusful links. They'll put all these tags in to try to get their videos spot on and watched faster by other people. They'll make it look legit by giving you a link and putting in the password for that file to open it, and they'll tag something in the comment section. But mainly these are spam accounts, and the way that you tell is that sometimes if you watch the video, you'll notice that they actually just copied a video from someone else's YouTube account and re-uploaded it, claiming it to be their own, which in reality it's not. But mainly if you just click on their account right here, for example, Dying Light cheats uploaded 3 hours ago, how to install trainer in Cyberpunk 3 hours ago, private CEO thieves hacked 3 hours ago, CC Cleaner Pro crack 3 hours ago. All these videos of these hacks and mods were made 3 hours ago, and we all know no one constantly uploads these hacks legitly like that every single hour. That's just ridiculous. So you can click on their profile and see if they have all these hacks uploaded in a certain amount of time, and that would really help you to distinguish if their account is a spam account for hacking and modding or not. So that's one way you can tell. And another way to stay safer is just don't download any mods or hacks or cheats from YouTube, because when you do that, you're just taking a big risk overall of your information being compromised. Like I said, this is how I got my account hacked, so learn from our mistakes. Yeah, there is some YouTube channels out there who actually do give out legit mods, but the risk is just not worth it in my opinion. So for example, you're just browsing around, all these videos right here, mainly people just do this to get attention, to get views, and to me it's just not worth it personally. It's not worth getting your information, stolen or hacked when you download all these links from videos, because you just don't know where they're coming from. The videos look legit, yeah, but sometimes things are just too good to be true. Like this, for example.
Hey, you! Me? Yeah, you! Don't you... Among Us in 2022 with mod.
Menu right here. Okay, for example, this right here, this mod menu by AxiPlatinumMods.com. That's actually a legit website because I've been there and I actually got the menu myself. But the problem is, if you watch some YouTube videos, you can see who the mod was made by in the menu and what link to go to. But if you go to the link of the person who publishes this mod menu and stuff like that, sometimes the link will not match up to the link on top of the mod menu, So let's see if we can find something right here. Yeah, for example, like this. See the mod menu, modded by Axie, PlatinumMods.com. This obviously is not PlatinumMods.com. I already downloaded this. This is a scam right here. Basically, he's just putting in a random ISO file, claiming it to be the actual mod, but it's really not. It's just an ISO file. And you try opening it up, one of the files, and when you extract it and nothing happens, that's how you get malware and viruses. I'm not saying that he's doing it specifically. I'm just saying, it's just really suspicious. So if you do want to actually get a legit mod menu, if it says who it's modded by or what website it says, go there, which we're going to do right now. As you see here, Platinum Mods, and this is actually legit because I actually did this, and it gives you instructions on what to do, but that's just for example, so never go off base on what anybody tells you. If, like I said, if you see the mod menu website and the person who made it, always go type that in. Don't be clicking on random links on YouTube, because a lot of people are out there to virus your computer and stuff like that, which is not fun. So that's one way to be a little bit more safer on YouTube. Just be very aware what you're clicking and downloading from people's links on YouTube, because it's not worth getting your information hacked or stolen like I did. So another thing I want to talk about is passwords. So when you're making a password, you want to make a really nice long password. So for example, let's just say about 35 to 40 characters long. I know that sounds a little bit insane, but you want to include lower cases, do something like this, special key, upper cases, more special keys, periods, commas, just you want to include all those stuff, lower cases, upper cases, unique characters, periods, commas, all that stuff. And I would do, like I said, about 35 to 40 characters long, because that would take them literally over their whole lifetime to try to crack, especially with the software that they came out nowadays and the processing powers of computers. It only takes days to crack maybe a 12 long character password. I don't know exactly how that works, but just having something about 35 to 40, characters long in password it takes a long time to put in. It takes maybe about a minute to put in, but the security that you put on your account is so much higher, and no hacker is going to go for somebody who has such a long password, because they want to go after people who has very low and no unique passwords, because they're a lot more faster and easier to hack than somebody that has a ridiculously long password with all these unique characters and variables and stuff like that. So keep that in mind. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to talk about. So we discussed about YouTube, fake YouTube videos for mods, and how you get mainly hijacked on YouTube. We talked about the importance of a long password. Trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to talk about that's important. Okay, so the last thing I guess I want to talk about is antivirus. It's very important that you have this installed on your computer. If you have Windows 10 Pro, you can just go to your settings, go to Update and Security, Windows Security, Virus Protection. Always have these on, never turn these off. It scans your files in real time, temporary storage files. As you can see, I'm not using Microsoft Defender because I think Norton Antivirus is the best virus protection in my opinion. But always have an antivirus and trust your antivirus, Don't be going on the internet downloading random files that says free hacks, free mods, stuff like that, even if it looks legit, because remember, you're always taking that chance of getting your data breached and compromised. Passwords, emails. I don't think you guys really understand how easy it really is to compromise people's accounts. I'm no hacker, obviously, but like I said, it's really important to stay safe, especially browsing. So use your VPN, like I said. Use long passwords, unique passwords, 35 to 40 character longs, and be mindful on what you download. And even if you want, you can just go on the internet, go to Gmail or Outlook, create. If you're so paranoid about getting your stuff hacked, like if you're a really big star or YouTuber, this is what I really recommend. I recommend that you go to Gmail or Outlook, create yourself another just random account, not your main one, but just a short one with a short password. And for any random sites, like sites that are skeptical, like gaming sites, for example, like any sites like Ancon, Platinum Mod, just third party sites that aren't really big, but they give content that you can download that you want. Use that fake email or that email that you're never going to use for something like real, like Steam or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, use that email that you created, because hackers can break into websites and steal that personal information. So if you use that short email, that second email, that fake email that you created, that information's on that website, not your actual real good email. So that's another thing that I really highly recommend that you keep that in mind too. And that practically wraps up about how to stay safer using YouTube, managing your passwords, browsing the web with a VPN so you don't get DDoS people stealing your IP, and knowing what area you're around, what internet provider that you have, and how to safely browse YouTube without clicking on a link that can download malicious malware or viruses to your computer, stealing your information and logging into your account and spamming random adware like it did mine. and getting banned from YouTube. So that about wraps it up, and let me know if this helps out. Peace.